What's up, guys? Favorite Mystic TheSirenSayz back at it again with another Do Revenge video. This will be the last one, I swear. I was watching another video and it was getting me to think about the story and what I would have done, you know? Like, maybe sometimes I'll complain about a plot, but other times I could just say what I would have done. And it's whatever. And I thought about the endings. This video is going to be short. You know, spoilers, please. Spoilers. In the end, it turns out that it was Eleanor all along. Not with the sex tape part, but you know, the backstabbing part. Alright? And so, one person brought up, and I'm just gonna say I agree, right? One person brought up that, you know, it would have been really cool if they had just ended up trying to destroy each other in the end instead of them turning their attention onto Max. And I thought to myself, I never even thought of that because like I said, right, I had no high expectations for this movie because y'all were gassing it up way too much for me. So I was literally just like, yeah, I'll watch it and I'll see what happens. So he said that would have been way more interesting, you know, and I was just like, how would I have written it? So this is what I would have done. Because now I'm thinking about it, right? How would I have improved it? And what I would have done, I love the Eleanor backstabbing plot. Incredible. I would have made it so that Drea would have gotten her second win, especially after getting hit by the car, right? Gotten her second win. And, you know, would have just, you know, because one thing I did say I liked in my first video was that I liked that they showed that Drea was smart. I love me a smart protagonist. I love it. So we would have been seeing Drea use that against Eleanor. Because something that I did like is that they showed that, because, you know, they made a point in the whole movie that, like, Eleanor is not the smart one. But after this twist, it's like she's super smart, like damn near smarter than Drea. So I would have loved to see like a battle of the wits, them going back and forth, trying to destroy each other, you know, because that would have been so fun and so interesting, you know. And then have it be that because of everything that Eleanor did, Drea in the end tries to destroy her and Max. Because, you know, at this point, Eleanor is sympathizing with Max because she can't stand Drea, which is understandable. So Drea would obviously have to, you know, finish it up, get rid of it. And how would I have made her do that? In the same way that Eleanor wanted her to, you know, ruin herself at the party, I would have wanted Drea to do a 180 on her and have her inadvertently ruin herself. Right, the same way, and they could have had it be similar to the beginning of the movie with her Vogue party, where she expertly messed with the craft witches girl. Then I would love for her to expertly mess with Eleanor, right? That would have been incredible to see. However, it didn't happen. It's fine. What else would I have done? I would have made Max not been the one who sent it. Who would I have made sent it? I would have made it be Alicia Bowles' character, Tara. And why is that, right? You see in the show that she has somewhat of a warmth towards Drea's character. Now, I'm not saying that Max is a good person. I think him being a cheater should still be there, so she should still try to get revenge on him at that point. But I think it would be like, you know, Tara has always been a little jealous of her, and they could even make it a race thing, you know, like even when someone that looks like me is richer than you still get on a pedestal higher than me. Now, I know that seems kind of cringy, but they were already using that cringy stuff as satire. I would have loved if Tara did that too, you know. So like after she's done destroying Eleanor and everything, and the dust is starting to settle, Tara is like, You couldn't stay down, could you? And that could have been a whole thing where she admits that, like, she's been jealous of her this whole time, and she didn't even like Max, but she wanted to just take everything that she had, and she wanted him as that symbol, you know? And she wanted the respect that Drea got, because she felt like she also worked really hard for it. Because of her skin color, there was always a barrier. That would have been so cool to me, because it would just be like, oh my god, on all assaults, the girls are fighting! And then they could all just take down Max, but then just sit there at the end of the aftermath being enemies. And then they could segue into a Do Revenge 2 with that. I think that would have been an incredible idea. I don't know why nobody thought of it, but I think that would have been a great idea. You know? Now, I'm not saying that the guys get off scot-free. I kind of wanted to make the black guy the one that leaked the video, but he was so little, you know? He was so small in the role that I'm not sure how we would have been able to do that without it seeming, you know, forced. However, if you guys have found a way to implicate that guy in there, definitely put it down below. So I want to see what you guys would have done as well, even if you like the movie, because sometimes, even with stuff I like, there are things that I would have done differently. So definitely let me know what you guys think. You know, let me know what you guys think, what you guys want to do. Let me know what you're thinking about all of this, because I don't know, getting my creativity juices flowing about this is really making me think, right? And the good thing about it is that the movie was long enough that they could have done this. They could have done this. I like to include everybody. That's why I say things about plot devices and characters being small, because I feel like they deserve to be used. And so I definitely would have tried to use everybody who was there, everybody who was present. So Noah from Pretty Little Liars original Sid's character, I would have had it that, like, she tried to stop Tara, alright, because she really cares about her, maybe she was secretly in love with her or something, and so that's why she agreed with Tara to, you know, definitely help it along to make it look like it was Max, right? Because even though she has like a ditzy act, she's probably like a hacker or something. I don't know, you know, like, give them more depth, give them more intelligence, you know, make it more interesting, because I think these characters are interesting and they deserve to be written that way. Now I know what you're saying, just make your own story. Okay, maybe I will, I'll try. Yeah, maybe I'll write a book or something. But I just want you guys to know, like, I don't hate the show or the story. I think it was nice. I enjoyed it. Not just having movie that I watched twice, but I enjoyed it for what it was. All I'm just saying is that I definitely want to, what's the word for it? I definitely want to just see what could have been done with this story on a different level. You know? I think that's okay. I think just wanting to see what could have been done on a different level is fine. I don't think that, you know, that has to be a big problem, but I can understand. I get it. You know, when people love something, they don't want to hear other people nitpick it. So I'm not going to be a hypocrite. Like, I don't really like hearing people nitpick Avatar, you know. Unless they have a bunch of videos under their belt praising it, I don't really want to hear them nitpick it. But, you know, with this story, I think it's a good jump off. Like, a lot could be done with the story that's here, you know? And so I definitely would have wanted to make another story and see what could have been done with that story, you know? Like, so that was just my thoughts. I was thinking that the ending could have been better, because I'll admit, right, and I heard somebody say this and I agree. They said that, like, they just kind of became friends again out of nowhere and it didn't fit with their personality. And I agree with that. Like, how are y'all friends? How? Like, no. Like, let me know. Right? Let me know how y'all are friends right now. Give me that voodoo magic, because there are some people that I haven't talked to in a while. because of reasons that I would love to just magically just be friends with them, just for boom, just for heaven's sake. Like, let me know how that happened, right? And I feel like Carissa should have been more of a character, especially after we find out what happened. I would have loved for there to be a scene where Carissa spoke to Eleanor and, you know, like apologized for dumping her for such a dumb reason when she knew it wasn't true, right? Because I don't think the story even harped on the fact that Carissa knew that Drea was just being a bitch and she didn't defend her. You know, she could have stayed in the closet and defended her. Like, who cares? But I'm thinking, because I remember Eleanor said that she didn't care that she was outed, she cared about the predator thing. And she said it's because everybody was gay. And I kept thinking to myself, if that's true, like, if being outed was never an issue back in those times, why was Carissa so scared to defend you? So I think we could have looked into that more in the story as well. You know, they had lots of interesting characters there. They just didn't always utilize them. They kind of just stayed focused on, like, Max, Drea, and Eleanor. So that's just my way of incorporating a few more characters, or, you know, making the main characters that they already added make a little bit more sense. Because I always thought that, and I said in my first Do Revenge video, that Max's little villain moment at the end, where he just kind of spouts off this weird supervillain monologue like he's freaking Dexter or something, was totally weird to me. It didn't make any sense. So, you know, I kind of wish they had done better with that. But in any case, that's all for now. I think this will be my last video. Just some extra thoughts, what I would have done with the show or movie or whatever. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know what you would have done down below. Can't wait to see it. Anyways, goodbye, Simmies. Susu.